Hey, yo, everybody, welcome back to another episode. Baracus Builds, episode 2. In this episode, we had some pretty serious audio issues, but don't worry about it. I'm doing a voiceover, so what's up? You're welcome. No, I'm kidding. It was actually quite a pain because the audio recording that I had was like 95% on copying over to my flash drive, and then everything shut down, and I lost the entire audio, all audio for this episode. It's gone in an instant. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm here. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a nice little conversation this episode. So I started a new series called Feudal Alloy. That's the name of the game. So far, my goodness, it's a fun game. It should be dropping pretty soon. I'm enjoying playing it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching me enjoy playing it. But let's talk about Minecraft. Let's talk about Minecraft. What are you doing? This right here is a nice little tour of the cabin in the woods here. This is what I'm imagining was like this the woodworker's first house. Like, this is where the house started. After this, he did the renovations that we're seeing. The second floor, the balcony, he put in a little shed. And I went for like a hardwood look here, which is the oak logs laying diagonally. And I figured if I put them vertically, or they're laying horizontally. I'm sorry. But the stand-up logs, they kind of look like little knots on the in the wood. I figured that was a fun little look, so I went ahead and went with that. Hopefully it all turns out well. Who knows? It may turn out terribly disgusting. We'll see. But this is the second floor. I'm attempting to see if I can't figure out a way to like bottleneck the door here. Almost immediately though, I realized that this is not gonna work. Yeah, look at that. It just doesn't work. So I knock it all out, and I still have yet to figure out how I'm gonna do that door, because I don't want it to just be open. You know, that doesn't seem appropriate. There would definitely be doors there in my personal thought. This is a beautiful balcony. We got the dual door. I don't know. We got the stairs leading up to it. It's a pretty small house in retrospect, but I don't know. I feel like it's going pretty well. So that's the main bit. We got the spires on the addition to that house there, and over here is where I found the spruce that I am using this episode. I brought back with me a couple of saplings so that then I don't have to make the trek all the way over there, because I mean, as you can see, it's past not a like far distance, but it's reasonable. It's all water. I mean, I could take the left path and walk my way up there, but if I were to do that, I'd just build a boat. It'd be so much quicker. But I just brought back the saplings. Figured I'd plant them nearby. If ever I need more saplings, just tap, tap, tap. Get more. But, yeah. So that's that. We're doing that for sure. See, look at that. That's a long walk. So that's why I just brought them back. Just brought them back with me. And this right here is the spruce logs. I don't really know what I was doing there, but I attempted to put the spruce here, which doesn't look terrible, but it just doesn't fit overall. I might put them back in because of something of an addition that I do a little bit later in this episode. I might actually put those back in, but currently speaking, we're just gonna use the oak. The oak is working fine for what we need it to do right now. It looks good. It's wow, what a mistake. It looks good. It looks contextual. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. Digging it. I'm loving it. All right. So we're gonna plant the spruce here, like I said, because we don't want to make that track. It's distance, man, and time is money. Okay, time is money, people. It took me so long to find the bone meal. I mean, seriously, I almost cut it out. How long it took me? Because I mean, I used the this crafting method because I didn't want to have to remember all the recipes, because there's a lot of new additions in this Minecraft, and there's a lot of recipes that I don't currently know. So I was just like, I'll just use this, and it should be easier. But the problem with this one is that I have to find them all, and since it's been forever since I've used this, I don't know where anything is. So you're going to see a lot of that where I'm just sitting there looking at the crafting menu going, where is it though? Where'd it go, George? I don't know, George. Where'd it go? Here we're taking out the fence because we are going to replace it. What? Replace the fence? Yeah. That's what the spruce is all for. We're adding dark lines across this build. Not a lot of them, but should be fair enough, I think. They add a pretty decent depth of color there, which is always nice. But we gotta turn this here spruce log into spruce fence. So how? Okay, I guess I decided to take a nap first. Reasonable. It's been a long day. But oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. So in my head, I was sitting here thinking, do I need spruce sticks to make the fence? Which I understand. Excuse me. I just ate and it is fighting me. I understand is incredibly foolish. But like I said, new Minecraft, okay? It's all new to me. And I was like, well, maybe I do need sticks. It seemed logical, but no. You don't need different kinds of stick. It's a stick. I mean, come on. You don't need multiple kinds of sticks. That would just be a little bit outrageous, honestly. But here we're gonna put in the fence. Oh man, look at that, already looking nice. Let's just take a quick look. Let's take a. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish that. Boom! Look at that. Bam boom, bam boom. All done. Looking nice. See, look at that. And this is part of the what I was talking about with the adding in the spruce logs. I think there I was talking about actually getting wood for the stairs, which is hilarious because I don't do the stairs. I'm sitting there, I'm getting all the wood, looking at the stairs and everything, and I never. I mean, I end up working on the stairs, yes, but it takes me a long time to actually get to those stairs. Here I was showing off the llamas from that what's his name? The traveling merchant guy. Remember him from episode 1? The guy making all the noise? Yeah, he was, making a bunch of noise, and like I said, I need y'all to stop. Y'all's is just way too loud. So eventually I made him stop, took as llamas, which I am hoping to incorporate so much, because llamas are so very useful, if I remember correctly, which I probably honestly do not remember correctly, but that's fine. We'll get there when we get there, okay? But I found this horse episode 1. Was it episode 1? I can't remember. It was, I think, in between. I think it was after I recorded the first episode, and I think while I was editing it the first time, which, as y'all may or may not know, was pretty garbage. Really, it was pretty garbage. There is again a whole audio problem that occurred that will no longer occur because I'm no longer using that software anymore. But that's a whole thing right there. The software itself was pretty great, but it would shut down, and I can't have that if I'm trying to copy over big audio files, because like with this one, it's just, you get going, and then it's just all gone. And you're forced to do an audio over for a close to 30-minute video, which is surprisingly difficult to do, but I'm doing it because I want this video out. I want everybody to see it, and even if you guys don't see it, I want it out. But I was here getting some wood because, as you saw previously, I started work on the bottom floor, the initial portion of the house here, the hardwood portion, and I realized very quickly that I had no more wood, even though I just went out and got some wood. But that's the problem with using the hardwood, the oak, the logs, those things, is that you get 10 of them, you use 10 of them, and it goes by super quick, which is why I prefer, in proper survival, to just convert it all to planks, because you just get so much more out of it, But figured, since I'm not really in survival, like it is survival, and I will be playing it as survival from this point on, but it's a build series, like I'm not really focused on doing the survival aspect of it. Now, of course, I will need to do some sort of stuff and requirement, because I need better materials for better stuff. Like I need some iron for numerous other things. I need sea lanterns, because I've found out on the test world that they look so nice against wood like this. So good. So of course there's gonna be a level of moving on. Oh, right. Over the course of the previous night there, I took out the outline around the door frame on the balcony, and I added in a spruce outline, which again adds just another color layer, which makes it all look just so good. It's a good show. And here I just show you, just like this is how it was, and this is how it will be. Yep. Broken my ankles right there, but it feels nice. Oh my goodness, another mistake. Look at that. How absolute dare I? And if you notice, I added a divider, or I changed the divider, should say, because the divider did already exist there. I just made it, the spruce log, and I think that looks very nice. Very nice. So I'm sticking with it. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, getting birch. Because the stairs, the stairs that I was talking about in the very beginning part of this here, the stairs are going to be birchwood. Again, another color level. I don't know if they're going to stay birch, But for right now, I feel like birch is the I don't know, because it just really doesn't. I'll talk about that once we actually get going on those stairs, because I like it and I don't like it at the same time, and I'd rather you guys see it before I start talking about it. But in order for that, I need to first eat apples. Apples are my current only source of sustainability, because of all the oak trees. There's a bunch of apples because the oak trees drop apples. But in order to get the stairs, we gotta turn the wood into stairs, you know? I mean, I feel like that's pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory, maybe even. I don't know. Maybe you've never seen it or played at Minecraft. You don't know how to get stairs. Well, that's how you do it. But let's just fast forward through this part right here. No. Because, I mean, again, it's one of those processes of mine. I use dirt to build out the stairs. Like, if I know that I want stairs here, but there isn't any actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Structure. If there's no other structure, and as you guys saw in the first, the stairs were honestly probably the first part of the main structure. Because, I mean, obviously, you gotta get up there. You gotta get up there to start putting stuff down, so you need stairs first. But that's the first section. What you think? Looks good. But it also looks a little off, right? That didn't work. Let's try different. Okay? Now, I understand what I was going for here, but I forgot that you actually need the whole corner. You need that middle block and the 2 blocks on the other side to have the effect that I wanted. And I entirely forgot about it in the moment. But, you know, of course, after watching this video 1,000,001 times, I just go, duh dum dum. This is how we're supposed to do it. This is how we did it previously. What are you doing? But, you know, in the moment, it's very difficult. It really is. You forget so much stuff that you practice on for so long, and it just looks, or not. I don't know where I was going. I really don't. I don't know. So I give up. But see, this is the part where I was talking about, where I might swap out the logs there for the spruce, because, oops. Let's fix that. And there we go. Look at that. Man, that's so good. That's so good. If I swap out the oak logs, the pillars on the patio, then the dark line will go from the pillar up and into the frame of the patio, which I think will look really, really good. Again, it's about those lines. If you're not gonna add, you know, actual textures, actual like bits and bops of the texture, then you gotta go for the color lines, which is why I added that spruce pillar on the right side there. It adds that color line. It draws your, just like painting a picture or drawing on the coloring book, you know? You gotta use the colors and the lines and the stuff and the things and the whatnot and the boop bops and the dop dop wop dops. Wop lop dop dop. I feel like that might be copyright. Oh well. We'll see. I found these lilies of the valley. I don't remember. It's something like that, but they are actually pretty adorable. So we went on this whole quest because I put them down there, and I go, I gotta get them in some sort of bucket or something. Ends up there is something to put them in. It's called a flower pot. Who'd have thought? A flower pot to put the flowers in? Now that caught me off guard entirely. I'll tell you. I was like, what? I was, again, new crafting. A lot of new objects. Okay. Now, I do remember flower pots. They weren't initial vanilla Minecraft, if I remember correctly, but they were in the last update that I played. And it took me that long to remember that they're just like a bucket. It's you need the full crafting grid, the full 3x3. But I went into the, because I was like, they're just like the buckets, you know. You need the just like the bucket. So I got to go to the bucket area, but that's not where they are. This is where they are, which requires brick. So that means we gotta go find some clay, and clay is in the water. But what else is in the water thanks to this brand new update-a-ma-dape? That's right, the drowned. I know, drowned. That's not how you're supposed to say it. But listen, I'm gonna say it like that anyway. But since it's a pretty long swim to get to where we we're just gonna fast forward it. And I'm just gonna talk over it. I wish I had my squeaky voice, I really do, but I do not. I don't. But all my many years of Call of Duty Zomzoms, look at that train. Look at him. Oh, I forgot how to swim. I forgot how to swim. Figured it out. Did you see them? I had like a whole train, like full on Amtrak service train behind me. Finally found some clay over here by Mr. Trident Guy. But I did not want to mess with Trident Guy alone. I needed some sort of sword backup. Because I don't have any iron. I don't have a shield. Which is another one of those many things where I just need to get out there and get some proper material. Because then I'll have iron, I'll have stronger, I'll have armor, all that other fun stuff that I just can't accomplish by just building a house. Figured he went and... There he is to the left. See, he's not bugging me anymore, so I think it's safe to go down here and get all the clay. Ow! That hurts. 4 hearts. 1 strike. As you can see, I was shook. I was visibly shook. In the original audio recording, I tell you, I was freaking out. I was like, oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Like, I was losing my mind. But, yeah, I mean, you know, that got lost. So what you got is me doing this, going, ooh, ow, 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 ooh. But we need to cook up that clay to get those bricks. Got those bricks, got those pots. Watch this. You ready? Are you ready for this, though? Watch this. Watch. Look at it. Watch. Pow. Pow. Oh! Right? It does it. It sets it up. What's even better is this. I can't remember exactly what this process is called. I wanted to call it tilting, but I don't think that's appropriate. So, but anyway, I make this path. Inside here is going to be absolutely temporary, this path, because I want to add something else to it, like maybe polished andesite or stone brick, or maybe even cobblestone, honestly. But I want that texture, you know. It's all about that texture, baby. But I do a full wrap right there, leading into that. And I back it out a bit. Wait, was that Trident Guy? I think that was Trident Guy. I think he followed me back to my house. How terrifyingly creepy. That is honestly genuinely creepy. I had not noticed that until just now. I know that I make fun of this this drowned, but I didn't realize that it was Trident guy. I mean, there's almost no way that it was the Trident guy, right? But it's definitely a Trident guy. And if he's got a Trident, I'm scared. Because that stuff hurts. That stuff hurts a lot. Look at him! See, this is why I was making fun of him right here. Because he lined up perfectly for the path. Yeah, see, look at that. I should have realized that that was a Trident guy. I don't think I did, though. I'm pretty confident this was my first time noticing that. I go on this whole spiel about how the drowned aren't, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not as scary as they should be. Because they only exist in the water, and they don't even come out for you, you know? I don't know if they come out for you at nighttime or not, but they do not come out for you during the daytime. But, as I was saying, we need regular materials. We need iron. We need all that stuff. So in the next episode, guess what we're doing? We are going to go and get some good materials. We're going to go grab some iron. We're going to go grab some stuff. But that's in the next episode. This episode, I'm going to bed. Thank you all for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see y'all on the next episode of Baracus Builds. Good night. Good night. Thank you.